How's it going, everyone? Welcome to CNC Auto Works. Today, I want to share with you a set of wheels that we had purchased for our new fastback build. The reason I want to share with you these wheels is because when we were deciding to buy these things, there wasn't a whole lot of information on these things. And then everything we found picture-wise looked like it had been actually photoshopped. We found one, I believe it's a GTO that had a set, supposedly had a set that looked pretty good. But even the manufacturer that sells these wheels, the cars that they had displaying the wheels was actually photoshopped. I don't know why they would want to represent these wheels like that, but we wasn't gonna unveil these wheels until the car was actually done and we was putting them on the car. But I think making this video might help people make a choice. I think the biggest reason we made the choice was one, the size. We got these in an 18x7 and an 18x8. And two was the price. Inflation is going through the roof now. It's hard to get things. It's insane. A set of wheels, they've skyrocketed. I can't remember exactly what my little brother got these HKs for his Mach 1.
They were about $800 on sale last year.
Okay, so 800 last year, and they're over 1,000 this year. So we wound up picking these wheels up right here in the 18x7, 18x8. We wound up picking these things up for $700. CJ Pony Parts has them also, but we bought them direct from a company called CPP or CCP, I forget. But like I said, the way they the way they had their layout and their pictures, they actually had a picture where they took the wheels out and just kind of lined them up, took a picture. And then they had some Photoshop pictures of them on muscle cars. But these are a set of American Legend Magnum 500 wheels, and we're gonna open them. There wasn't a lot of information on they had the offset, which the box says the offset, but there wasn't any information on backspacing or anything. And I actually messaged the company and asked him if he could send me a picture of each wheel, the lips on each wheel, to see if we like the actual lip. And he sent me a picture of a 17x7, and he was claiming that it was 8, and I mean, you could tell from the pictures it wasn't an 8-inch wide wheel. So we went ahead and pulled the trigger, basically just because of price, and we wanted some 18s. Like I say, HK makes the Magnum 500, American Racing. Rev even has a set, but the Rev, the face of the wheel is kind of coney. We really didn't like it. It's too much of a modern feel. Kind of gets away from the Magnum 500 feel of the wheel. But my little brother's already unboxed 2 of these, and he was really happy with them. So we're gonna get these out of the box, show them to you, and maybe you can get a recollection if you want to buy a set of these wheels or not. We like a lot of lip on our wheels. We like to be able to tell that the back's wider and it is staggered. A lot of wheels, I mean, there's not much difference. Like you can tell on these Boss Motorsports wheels, these 20s. I mean, here's a 20x10. And up here is a 20x8. And I mean, there's really not that much more lip. If you're not really paying attention, you won't realize they're staggered. On these HKs, they do have a pretty good lip. This is about the way we like the lip on the back wheels. And I probably can't sneak through here. The front wheels got a pretty good lip also, but you can definitely tell on this Mach 1 that these HKs are staggered. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get these things unboxed and let you guys take a look at them. I did find one video on YouTube that was showcasing a 17x7. And I mean, the 17x7s looked all right, but there was no nowhere we found a demonstration of a 8-inch wide wheel, and without knowing the back spacing, we really didn't know what to expect on the lip. But I believe he's starting with the 18x7 here.
Yep. 18x7.
These wheels do come with center caps. They're packaged really well.
Box inside of a box inside of a box.
But that's a 7. It's got a generous amount of lip. The lip on these is probably just a hair more on the front than the HKs. They even got their name machined in them, which, I mean, I'm not super crazy about that. The finish on these wheels is really nice. I think the finish on these are just probably a hair shinier than the HKs.
These come with better center cap too.
Yeah, he wasn't impressed with the factory center caps that the HKs came with. They kind of gave a GM Mopar feel rather than a Ford feel. That's why he went ahead and put the pony center caps on them, which just the center caps alone to change to ponies on the HKs was $100. So I mean, that just adds to the price. These center caps are low profile. They got a little button that just goes in the center of them. And it's a pretty nice deal for the money, especially in today's time, how everything's gotten so pricey and outrageous. We're gonna go ahead and unbox the 18x8 and show you the difference in the lip. I know he's trying to kind of baby these wheels, but I may talk him into putting them side by side here in a second.
Oh, okay, there you go. Now I'll put them side by side. I guess I'll take this whole thing out of them.
You just lay it down. Be all right. I really don't know why the company hasn't contacted people and maybe asked for pictures of these wheels to advertise. But like I say, if you are interested, we got these wheels off of eBay, direct from the company that supposedly bought American Legend out. And like I say, you're gonna laugh at the pictures because they're Photoshop pictures. And one of the pictures is of these wheels on a car that we're actually putting them on, a 69 Fastback. And it's pretty funny because you can tell right away it's Photoshop. And I guess they thought as a business that was going to be good enough.
Bag this one there.
He really wanted a wider wheel than a 18x8, but you know, there's not a whole lot of clearance under these old muscle cars before you start getting the offset and the back spacing actually into the leaf springs. But here's actually the 7 here, and there's the 8. I wish the 8 was just a hair bit more lip actually, but I mean it does look good. It's about a difference like these Boss Motorsports wheels. There's not quite as much a difference as the HKs, but I think that's because the HK is a 17x9, and I bet it has probably a ½ inch more lip than this one. But I mean, you're talking a $400 or $500 price difference, and when it comes to that amount of money, I think these wheels are going to do the job nicely. But as far as all that goes, guys, I hope this helps you kind of make a decision. And if you're like us, I mean, the price alone is going to make a decision. And like I say, the finish, I mean, they're really nice wheels. The finish is really nice. And like I say, companies do make them, but they don't make them in the 18. All the Mustangs he's built, they actually got 17s. This one's got the Rev torque thrust knockoff. They're 17s. 17 by 8s on the front, 17 by 9s in the back. And these wheels are an inch narrower and they got the same amount of lip. So it's going to work good. It's going to give us more clearance on the inside for turning and leaf spring. So there definitely ain't going to be any clearance issues there. And then you can run a lower profile tire where it looks lower profile with the same height. We're really, tires we put on this car, we wanted the height to fill up the fender well, but we feel like the sidewall is just a little too thick. If we would have had some 18s on this car, the tire profile would have looked really good. But that's just a little thick for us. We kind of like that kind of tire profile. And I think I'm going to be able to get the height of these tires with the profile of these tires on these 18s. And it's going to look amazing. Make sure you follow this build, because this fastback is going to be a very nice build. It's going to turn out really nice. It's going to look really good. If you like the build series on the 69 coupe, you are going to love the build series on the 69 fastback that my little brother's building right now. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and until next time, we'll catch you guys later.